Is it wrong to run down your contract? Is it wrong? Is it immoral? How about you pay me what I'm worth? So it's getting real, man. So I don't know how much we should believe this or not. Madrid Extra, Ibrahim Konate has agreed to join Real Madrid, whether this summer or next. He wants to play for Real Madrid. So there's a war brewing around here with Konate, and we've been hearing about this for a very while, ever since last season so his contract expires in 2026. And there's been links since to Real Madrid, links into Real Madrid. And Liverpool is a massive club. So is Real Madrid. But this is the reality people need to accept here. Most non-English players, not all, but most non-English players, if they had a choice to play for either Liverpool or Real Madrid, they would choose Real Madrid. Simple as that. It takes nothing away from Liverpool. It takes nothing away from the start of Liverpool. It's a massive, huge club. Huge club. They've got the European trophies. They have the trophy. They split Florent trophy. Liverpool have always spoke French freaking trophy, bro. We know where we were in 05 when they did that against AC Milan. But what does Uncle H always say? Once Real Madrid entered the group chat, things change. Once Real Madrid entered the club, everyone moved to the side. It is just what it is. And this is a team that finished trophyless, had a disaster season. It's still Real Madrid. So 100%, I do believe the fact that Konate hasn't signed a contract yet, and the fact that Real Madrid do need defensive cover. They do need to improve the defense because that is what they suffered with last season, and I'll get to that. I do believe that Konate does want to go and join your boys, 100%. So now this is where we now have to talk numbers here. Because Liverpool, you're moving sketchy. You're moving a bit sketchy here. So I wanna show you a little something, guys. So do a little research here. So this is the wage structure that we have here. So people's current wages here. What's the problem with this picture here? I'll give you like a few seconds. Take your eyes right down to the bottom, the very last name on this list. Yep, bingo! Ding, 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 ding. You are the winner. Konate is currently on 70K a week. Now, I'm sure Liverpool will be like, hey, we're going to offer you more. But I'm looking at this wage structure, and I'm looking at Alisson is one of the best keepers in the world. You could argue Alisson is top 2, minimum top 3. 150K is below market value for one of the best keepers in the world. It simply is. Obviously, your boy Nunes has already gone. You're looking at McAllister, one of the top midfielders out there, one of the top midfielders in the league, World Cup winner on 150K. That's below market value. You're looking at Florian Wirtz, obviously, he's just coming. 195. You know, if for most superstars it'll be a lot, but maybe he's a new guy coming in. You see, 400K, that makes sense for Salah. 350 makes sense for Van Dijk. That makes sense. So 100%, I'm sure Liverpool have offered him. And I think if you're Konate, you're like, I want to be offered what I'm worth. So that's why I wanted to bring up this image. Konate, looking at this wage structure, I'm just looking at this wage structure right now. Konate should not be paid. I don't know what they've offered him. Now, okay, I don't want to go everywhere. I just want to focus. He shouldn't be paid less than 150K. He should be paid almost 150K. You know, he's going to be paid more than Szoboszlai. He's going to be paid more than Cody Rhodes. So obviously in line with, in line with Alisson, Robertson, McAllister. So now you have to walk with me here. If Liverpool offer him less than 150K, 100% Konate should reject that. That's just being insulting. If they offer him 150K, that's in line. But I would understand if Konate says no to 150K. Because you see, this is about caring about number one. So I need you guys to take off your tribal fans here. Shout out to your boy Josh Bond, shout out to your boy Adash, shout out to your boy Elijah, shout out to all my Liverpool friends out there. Chris, just take off your Liverpool fans for 1 second. Just try and be the football fan and just deal in football reality. If I'm Konate, I don't give a damn about a club's wage structure. Not just Liverpool. Any club's wage structure. I care about getting the most money that I think I deserve. So for Konate, he's like, no, I want more than 150K. If you're Liverpool, you're like, we don't think you're as valuable as Van Dijk or Salah, so we're not going to give you 300 or 350K. That's not happening, you know. So that's fine. But Konate would be like, hang on. See, if I'm Konate, I'd be like, you better pay me more than Ekitike, because homeboy just came in. I've already proven my worth already, both internationally, and I've been captain of France as well, and for Liverpool as well. I was huge for the Premier League win. So if I'm him, I'm like, no, you better pay me more than Ekitike. Fine, not as much as Van Dijk and Salah, but definitely more than Ekitike. So I would love to know what they offered him, but put that to one side. But I just want to show you the wages, because just to be real, guys. I think Luis Diaz was on 120K. The fact that Konate is on 70K is insanity. And Frimpong has come in on 100K. Because here's my thing. You have to be real, this is below market value. So the fact that Liverpool, you have to understand, anybody who plays Football Manager will know. My Football Manager peeps. For Liverpool and my manager, this is superb. No one is complaining. Everyone is happy. And the wage structure is healthy. Oh my gosh, in terms of revenue, costs, profits, because again, what is revenue? It's your, sorry, what is profits? Revenue minus costs. Bro, this, and one of the major costs are salaries and wages. With costs like this, oh my gosh, the revenue will be amazing. Profits will be superb. So my thing here is, for Liverpool, this is superb. This is superb to have a wage structure as healthy as this, where only 2 players are above 300,000. Only 2 players are above 300,000. No. Wait. Only 3 players are paid 200K or more. That is amazing. In 2025, to be one of the biggest clubs in the world, a team that are the Premier League champions and can win the Champions League, to have 3 players who are paid 200K and above, amazing. Now that is below market value. I don't know how you're getting away with that in 2025. But for Liverpool, that is a massive W. So just for pure business-wise, in the way of just structuring a team financially, this is incredible by Liverpool, that they've managed to get away with this. Superb. But if I'm going to say, I want to be paid market value. So let's even go back to it. Let's try and do some math here. So my thing here is, Konate, let's try and structure this now. So if I'm Konate, I'm like, ayo, I want to go to Real Madrid. I want to go to Real Madrid. That's just the main thing. I want to go to Real Madrid. Let's just hold it. He wants to join Real Madrid. And he wants to do everything he can to join Real Madrid. So Konate says, I want to join Real Madrid. What can I do to join them? For sure, you run down your contract. Don't accept anything. Anything they give you, don't accept it. Because once you're a free agent, similar to Trent, Real Madrid will happily pay you 300, 350K, but the fact that they get you on a free means that you can get a signing on bonus, and they can give you the wages that you want, because they don't have to pay that 40 mil, 50, 60, 70 mil that you would have been worth in today's markets, because Konate is worth 60, 70 million in today's markets. So if I'm advising Konate, run down that contract, and you are a Real Madrid player. Now, Liverpool, there was a Liverpool fan who online was like, oh my gosh, this is so rude. Why are you running on your contract? And I'm written. If you're a Liverpool fan, of course you're going to be angry. But I'm appealing to the football fan in you. For the football fan in you, is it trash? Yes. Is it awful? Yes. Is it bad business? Yes, it is. Konate's not doing anything illegal. He's not. I have a contract. Once my contract runs out, I am a free agent. Nothing says I have to sign a contract. More so, and this is the key thing, this is the clincher, walk with me, stay with me here. Nothing states I have any loyalty to a club in which I must make sure that they are financially reciprocated. Now, if that's your hometown club and you feel strong with other club, fine. It's very similar to what I believe Bellingham did with Birmingham City with Dortmund, where he tried to make sure that Birmingham actually got like a nice. They were financially rewarded once he made the move to Dortmund because he has such close ties to Birmingham City. Konate is French. He's French. He has no ties whatsoever to Liverpool. He's merely an employee. As I said, club football players, most of them are mercenaries. This ain't Steven Gerrard. Okay, this ain't like a home. This ain't Jamie Carragher. It's a man from France who is merely an employee. He's not a family member and everything. He is an employee doing a job, and now he wants to move to another job. He wants to move places. So it's illegal to want to move to a different job, to say, you know what, I don't like it here anymore. I want to move. So once my contract is up, I want to move somewhere else. But you have to make sure that no. I don't have to make sure that the company is financially compensated. I want to move. So there is nothing wrong at all with what Konate is doing. He has every right to reject any contract offer and has every right to join Real Madrid. Now, the real question is this. What would be best for Konate? And I'll be real with you. Let me be real with you. The better project is Liverpool. If I say to Konate, Real Madrid or Liverpool in 2025, Liverpool. If this was 2017, 2018, 2014, come on. 2025, Xabi Alonso is a new coach. They still have to figure out their whole team. The midfield is still a mess. Yes, you improve them defensively. The midfield is still a mess. They haven't replaced Modric. They haven't replaced 2020 Kroos. Liverpool, everything's fine. Everything is good. They just bought Tiki-Tiki. They just bought Vets, Frimpong, Kerkes. They could now get Isak. Oh, they're good. Defensively, midfield and attack. And they're defending champions as well. So the better project is Liverpool. Liverpool are more likely to win the league and the UCL than Real Madrid are to win their league and the UCL. 100% next season. 100%. So if I'm advising Konate, stay with Liverpool. They are moving in a more positive direction than Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid are amazing. They've got freaking the World Cup goat in Mbappe. We know how good Vini is. We know how good Dinhausen is. We know how good Militao is. We don't know how good Courtois is. We know them. Liverpool are just a more resolute project now. They simply are with a manager who now knows what he's doing and a manager coming off a Premier League win. But I'm not Konate. And maybe deep down for Konate, his dream is to play for Real Madrid. And you can't, I try to explain to people here, Real Madrid is the biggest club in the world. It simply is. Clubs may play better football, may have done more. The UCL speak for itself. The players that have played for that club speak for itself. It's Real Madrid. And for Konate, who isn't from Merseyside, who isn't from Liverpool, he views Real Madrid as like, wow, this is the zenith of club football. Like, there is no bigger club than Real Madrid in club football. There isn't. Once you play for Real Madrid, that is the zenith. That is the pinnacle of club football. It simply is. It's sink or swim. And for Konate, knowing that, oh, they want me, I know that the defense needs to be improved upon because Dinhausen, that's a young guy coming through. Militao, injury tax, and I do believe that Konate is a better defender than Militao. He's needed. He's needed. So for it seemed that you dream of playing for wanting you, oh my God, that's a match made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven. It would be crazy if Liverpool lost two of their key players on a free to the same damn team. That would be crazy. But the reality is, this is where we are. It's where we are. So, and if I'm Konate, I'm like, so if I'm advising Konate, run down your contract and go for free, which helps Real Madrid. Now, Real Madrid wouldn't pay for you, but if you really 100% want to join Real Madrid, run down your contract. Don't sign anything. Next summer, contract runs out, you are a Real Madrid player because they'll get you for a free without having to pay a fee. And they will pay you more than 70,000 a week. They'll pay you more than 70,000 a week. So that's where I'm at with it, man. So look, it would be a massive loss. And I think, look, if you're Liverpool, if I'm Liverpool now, you can do what you can, but you've got to deal with it in reality. If I'm Liverpool, okay, reject, fine, cool. So Liverpool, this is what you can okay, fine. Final offer, reject, cool. January, Real Madrid, here's a fee. So you get something. So if I'm Liverpool, what I should be doing right now is looking for a defender. Looking for a defender right now. I believe they just signed a guy. Hold up. I'm sorry. Why am I so that I should be more organized than this? They just signed a guy. Hold up. Here we go. Yes. Giovanni Leone, Liverpool. Here we go. Deal agreed with Palmer for 18-year-old centre-back. Fee to be around 35 million euros with sell-on clause. No loan, never discussed. Leonardo in purpose. So, he's young. And for me, but here's my thing. I'm a guy that I always like older defenders because I feel that the older you are as a defender, the better you are. I believe, how old is Kubarsi? Kubarsi age. Kubarsi is 18. Kubarsi is 18. So Kubarsi broke into the Barca team last season as a 17-year-old alongside Yamal. So I think, they both came in through. So, and for me, Kubarsi might be 17, 18. Kubarsi was one of the best defenders last season, 100%. He was one of the best defenders last season. So don't be scared about the age. So maybe if this Leone guy can come in and do a good job and not get injured and form a good partnership with Van Dijk is great. And you know what do they always say about the defending? It's 1A, 1B. And the thing about a defensive partnership, it's about the 1A. It was about Cannavaro guiding Materazzi. It was about, what you might call it, Rio Ferdinand guiding Vidic. Or maybe they were, but you could say Rio was both the older Rio Ferdinand guiding Vidic. You see maybe John Terry guiding Carvalho, or Carvalho and guiding Terry, because Carvalho may have had a much more UCL European experience. So that's the scenario there. So for Ramos guiding Varane for the UCL run. So for Van Dijk, he's going to be the father to Leone. So my thing though, this is good. But Liverpool should make plans for Konate leaving. What do they always say? Carry two umbrellas. But it's not going to rain. I know. Just carry two umbrellas. Make plans now. Make plans now for a potential rainy day. And then it's all well and good, man. But again, it looks like if it's gone, man, because again, if I'm Konate, I'm running down the contract and I'm moving to Liverpool. Because that's just the one that just makes sense, bro. And Real Madrid get Konate. Real still needs to improve their midfield, bro. Because I should do a video on this, and probably in my La Liga preview. Real haven't replaced Toni Kroos. They haven't replaced Luka Modric. Hok Chouameni in the replacements. Dani Ceballos is not a replacement. So Real, if you walk into the next season with that damn midfield, we might come back here in 2026 with cobwebs as your achievements. That's what I'm saying, bro. But for Konate, bro, again, if it's about good, man, it's about good. If there's something you want, do whatever it takes to achieve it. He created a new goal. So this is the Yakuba Goal. The degree of difficulty of this goal is insane. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.